Alright, so Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game. I'm sure basically everyone at this point has played it. And it's a pretty good game, alright? But when the game came out, some people on Metacritic didn't think the same as most people do. So we're going to be looking at some of those reviews on Metacritic. So let's go straight into this first one right here. I don't like westerns. Alright, well that's fine. Not everyone likes westerns. But why would you go out and spend $60 on release day of a Western game? It's not even like you can't know this game's a Western. Like, you just look at it and it's immediately apparent that it's a Western game. So why did you buy it and then give it a 0 star on Metacritic because you don't like Westerns? I might change my outlook later, but I went in expecting it to be on Nintendo's level of quality, but it wasn't. Alright, I'm just really confused by this one because the game is not on any Nintendo platforms, nor was it made by Nintendo. This game has zero correlation with Nintendo, so I don't even get where this person's coming from with being unhappy that it's not on the quality of a Nintendo game. And then they went out and gave it a 0 star on Metacritic. The game looks like GTA 5. Sometimes it seems that this is it, only with mods. No, that's just not right. If you've ever played GTA 5, you know that this game does not look similar to GTA 5 at all, on any means. And then it says it sometimes just feels like GTA 5 with mods. And once again, this game doesn't even play like GTA. It's a completely different thing. When I play this game, I don't even think about it being similar to GTA. It just doesn't even pop in my mind. Because it just isn't. It's not the same thing. And then they went out and gave it a 0 on Metacritic. Because obviously, since it looks similar to GTA 5 in their opinion, that deserves the game to be 0. Just a horse riding simulator. Ride horse, shoot something, get bored. How can all these people give it 10 when it's been out mere hours? Okay, so it's not a horse riding simulator. It's has a lot of horse riding in it. I'm gonna blow you guys' mind, okay? It's a Western game, and there's lots of horses. That's like me giving GTA 5 a 0 and saying you drive too many cars. It's just a car driving simulator. It's a racing game. It's just Forza with guns. Like, it doesn't make sense because that's what you're expecting it to be. And then they just went out, gave it a 0 star, and you can tell this person has barely played the game because by saying it's just a horse riding simulator, that means they probably haven't gotten out of the starting area yet where you just ride horses and actually don't do anything. And then say, how can people give it a 10 when it's been out mere hours? Well, how can you give it a 0 if it's been out for mere hours? If it's only been out mere hours, and you're saying how can they give it 10? Because they haven't experienced everything. How can you give it a 0 when you haven't experienced everything? The logic there goes straight against the person's review. Extremely slow, with tons of unnecessary additions that only worsen the game. Alright, so I can understand this one a little bit, okay? I can't understand the 0 rating, okay? But I can understand where they're coming from with the extra additions that make the game worse. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say it makes the game worse. I just say it makes it a little bit more tedious. Like when you're cooking food, you have to individually cook each thing, each piece of meat, instead of cooking them all at once, okay? So I can understand how that will be a little bit annoying, and just stuff like that. But I wouldn't say it actually worsens the game. And it's basically the same as the last one, where it said it's extremely slow. Once again clearly haven't gotten out of the starting area then, or you're just out of the starting area, because the starting area is insanely slow. But when you get out of the starting area, it immediately picks up pace as a better game, like a faster game. So they probably haven't made it out of starting area or barely made it out of starting area yet. But this is the one that I can understand a little bit. That's why I saved it for last. But I still don't get how extra details to the game, extra effort put into the game, makes it 0 stars. It doesn't add up. I don't get it. Alright, well that's gonna be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I thought this is an enjoyable thing to see. I saw some other guy make a video on it. I'm like, you know what? I might as well make a video on this too. It's just some of the reviews are just, those people are absolute units. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.